This is a river restoration project. The site was identified by our ecologist, Richard Lockett. He could see that it had a lot of potential because in the past it had been drained and with ditches put in and embankments along the river to stop the river flooding. This was very much a trend back in, I suppose, around the 1950s when they were trying to make marginal land better for grazing.
I've been working with the estate for probably 10 years, advising them on different projects. We thought, well, actually, there's an opportunity to turn something that's not very good agriculturally, it's not very good environmentally, into something that's really good environmentally. We wanted to make this floodplain wetter, basically. And the designers, Dynamic Rivers, came up with the suggestion of this chute channel behind me. And the idea of that is it allows some of the flow from the river to come down behind me and flood out through all of the Hoch wetland habitats. So we get a really dynamic, rich wetland environment with fen, mire, open water, wetland habitats.
So the work's been evolved around a few core components of the job. So as we're stood here at the moment, we're on top of a chute which is taking water from the main channel and trying to bring that naturally back across the floodplain, across the new channel course. We've also done a lot of works around large wood structures that have been put into ditches to try and slow down or force water out of the ditches and across the ground as it would naturally flow otherwise. There was an embankment alongside the road that's running out beside the site, and that was skinned so that the turf was kept to the side and the material from that embankment was used in the blocks, and then the vegetation reapplied and tamped down so that there's no visible footprint. The blocking of drains will repair the artificially influenced hydrology of the area by encouraging the water to travel naturally across the open area. It will also improve flood risk prevention, so you're creating less of a flashy outburst of water during downpour events.
Really, a project like this is designed to benefit a wide range of species. So we've already seen that there are more duck and wildfowl down here already. It would be nice to think that this will become a better site from a breeding wader point of view, so things like curlew and redshank we might hope to see more of down here. It's going to be a much richer habitat for insects, for amphibians, and we've got some backwater features as well, which are going to be beneficial for fish.
It's been grand today to see the water being released down the chute channel. This is essentially the cornerstone in this project to actually bring a lot of this water back in across the floodplain to benefit the other features that we've installed along the way.
Oh, it was a wonderful moment, yes. And I really cannot wait to see the difference this time next year.